What is up, guys? It is your boy Amppzs here. And today I'm bringing you my first story time with Amppzs. And today's story is I'm gonna be talking about when I got bullied. Yes, bullied. Second grade, little kid, got picked on. But anyways, so I was one of those kids who loved to get A's, who loved to get compliments. You know what I'm saying? And I worked really hard for them. So yeah. Anyways, mm, and then one day. And then one day, this one kid happened to get mad because, I'm constantly answering questions, right? And then we also had a substitute that day. So, yeah, we had a sub, and he was asking, you know what I'm saying, what do you kids already know about this assignment, or do you need any help? And I was the first to answer that question, so I was like, no, I wouldn't need any help, you know what I'm saying? And then I told the whole, like, what we already knew about the lesson. So then the kid got mad and was like, you always think you know it all. You always think you're a know it all. And oh my god, kid, you need to shut up. And then, so, what I'm saying? I tried to ignore him, but my anger got the best of me. And I couldn't ignore him. So then I was like, shut up. Yo, don't get mad at me because you're failing this class. And then he was like, what? You want to say that again? And then he stood up and got in my face. And then so I looked at him and I said it again. This time I said it a little louder. And then some of the kids started laughing. And then next thing you know, he punches me square in my nose. Like he punches me dead in the face. Right on target, right on my nose. And then I hold my face. For a second, I'm in shock. No, I don't know how to react. Because it's like one of the first times I've ever gotten into a school fight. And then next thing I know, I pull my hands away from my face and notice my nose was bleeding. This kid bust my nose. Like, I was so angered. And then the substitute stepped in and was like, yo, you kids need to stop this right now. You know what I'm saying? And he broke us. And then he pulled us apart for a second. And then he sent me to the office to go get some tissue. And he just started talking to the other dude. So I went and got some tissue. And then they told my mom, oh, your son's nose is bleeding. May have gotten into an altercation with another child. And then my mom freaks. Like, as soon as she heard about me, plus my nose bleeding, it was just like the ultimate. Oh my goodness! Like she was like so like wow. So then she was like, "What happened?" And then uh, I was like, "No, this kid got mad because I told him he was failing." And then she was like, "So then he punched you in the face. You had to do something more than that." I was like, "No, I did nothing more than that, mom." And then I say about a couple days later, because he was suspended punching me, and then he came back, and then he would start to pick on me, call me names, call me on my name, and whisper stuff to me. And you know what I'm saying, I wouldn't try to ignore him because I didn't want to get punched in the nose again, and I didn't want to get suspended for hitting this kid either. So then I just decided, hey, whatever, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna leave him alone. And then, like, I say about 2 days later, or two to 3 days later, basically, like probably like the next week. I should say that the next week, I come to school and then we're going to lunch. So today, you know what I'm saying, we're gonna have a little snack, a little extra snack. They were telling us on the PA at school. And yeah, you kids, you know what I'm saying, we're gonna give you a special treat today. You know what I'm saying? We're doing so great. I heard some of you kids are doing great. And then we get pudding cups. So this kid comes over to me and he snatches my pudding cup right off of my lunch tray. And I was just like, yo, you need to give me my stuff back. And then he was like, yo, whatever, I'm not giving you nothing. And then that's when I stood up and was like, give me my stuff back. And then he opens my pudding cup and starts licking it. And then he was like, wow, 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 all you're gonna do is cry and tell your mommy. So I get mad. And the kid is just standing there, shaking his face at me. So I get mad. I ball up my fist. I'm like super skinny, so I just like, I don't know if I don't know how he didn't see it coming, but it was just like I pulled my arm back as far as I could, and I swung it as fast as I possibly could, straight into his face, which caused him to fall on his bottom. He falls on his butt, and then he sits there in awe, just looking at me for about 5 seconds, and then he started crying, and then he started to scream. I think he knocked my tooth out. I think he knocked my tooth out. Saying, holding his mouth, and then next thing you know, he moves his hands away from his mouth, and his mouth is bleeding. I didn't knock his tooth out, but I busted his lip. I managed to do that. No, my little skinny self. But anyway, after that, I was just like, whoa. I was a little shocked that I was able to do that. And I was also like proud of myself, and it gave me a little bit more confidence. So then I wasn't really focusing on like getting in trouble, but it was just like, wow, you know what I'm saying? I was just focused on, yeah, I just stood up for myself, you know what I'm saying? And then the kids were like, yo, he hit him back, yo. Yo, bro, they was like, he knocked him out. You know what I'm saying? You know how kids are when they first see a fight, see somebody fall, and they instantly think it's a knockout. Man, and then I was just sitting right there smiling, like with this big Kool-Aid smile, then on my face, like happy as ever. And then next thing you know, the security comes and grabs me and stuff to pull me away from him because they thought I was gonna hit him again. But I was just sitting there, just looking at my hand, just amazed at what I just did. And it was just like, man. And then next thing you know, they called my mom and told her, yo, your son just got suspended. He's gonna be suspended for a couple of days. He just got into a fight with another kid, and then so yeah, I went home, and then my mom asked me, what happened? How did you just get suspended? Why what happened? So then I told her, how this kid had been picking on me, and just like the other day when he punched me in my nose, and I explained to her the whole story, and then that was solved. I didn't get in trouble, but I was still suspended. And at the end of the day, I was proud of myself because like I stood up for myself. I didn't let him just keep picking on me, trying to hit on me and stuff. And I was just like, yeah, what I'm saying? I thought I did something right. And then I was like really happy, and then basically the end of the story. But anyways, I'm not saying go to school and just randomly just punch a kid in the face just because he makes you mad. No, don't do that. But I'm just saying it's always okay for you to stand up for yourself. Anyways, yeah. Hope you guys really enjoy Storytime with Amps. And until next time, it's your boy Amps. Peace.